Tiffany. What did the girl say? Miss Spirit is not what she said. It's what she did. What she did? Girl, tell me. But see, Tiffany decided to do. Is that natural? Oh, you look just as foolish as me. Oh, shoot, this ain't even my drink. Hello, ladies. Hello. Hello, intern. Hello. Miss Spirit. I think I'm gonna go home for today. I just need to clear my head. Sure. You will be returning tomorrow, right? I'm not sure. If we only lived in our truth, what would humans learn about you? If we lived in our truth, you would learn that when humans leave work, we may dread going home. Because if we are with our thoughts for too long, we lose all sense of peace, and our past starts to seep into our pores and consume our positivity. If we lived in our truth, you would learn that humans laugh to keep from crying. We cry to keep from losing our minds, and we keep our minds intact so we can hide how we really feel from the rest of the world. If we lived in our truth, you would learn that humans who care for others need just as much care, but we would never ask for it because the caregiver is designed to carry the burdens of others, which can lead to little to no self-care. If we lived in our truth, you would learn that humans have coping mechanisms that are kept behind the scenes. Sometimes we don't even know that we are pacifying our own pain with the things that only cause us more grief. If we lived in our truth, you would learn that humans can't sleep at night because we are constantly at war with this revolving door of past regrets and present pain. If we lived in our truth, you would learn that humans feel just as alone as you do, even when we are in a room full of our peers, because being different is not classified as a beautiful attribute, but being a cookie-cutter version of other humans only pushes us deeper into our fears of never being heard or seen. If we lived in our truth, you would learn that humans don't push others away because we dislike them, but because we may still be fighting with an old version of ourselves and currently battling with the demons who make us believe we can't trust another living soul. If we lived in our truth, you would learn that humans cry themselves to sleep and wake up hoping that we can get through the day by making everyone and everything else a priority so that we don't have to focus on the pain that makes us feel limited in our own reality. If we lived in our truth, you would learn that humans keep things buried deep inside of us, either until we are asked the right questions by the most genuine humans, or until we burst into a flood of tears that never stop flowing, or we conceal our pain until the end of our days. If we lived in our truth, you would learn that humans punish themselves for the things they can't change and may feel that they deserve to stay the same. If we lived in our truth, you would learn that the humans who caused you pain is also going through their suffering for hurting you. You may never get a front row seat to it, but the karma may be simply piercing their souls and elevating you. If we lived in our truth, you would learn that humans feel uncomfortable in their own flesh, not because of their physical weight, but because their mistakes weigh heavy on their minds. Overall, it's because we are our own worst enemy. If we live in our truth, you will learn that humans will use your past and present pain as ammunition against you. But if they only had the bullets and the gun never existed, how could anyone ever hurt you? If we lived in our truth, we would learn how to have real conversations with one another. Gossip would be forbidden, and only love and understanding would have a seat at the table. Because if your life was placed on display for the world to see, I can guarantee that you would have at least one thing that not only haunts you, but you would never want the world to see. And why is that? Because society has led us to believe that being human is not good enough for you and me. So rather than having unity, we judge, disrespect, and demean because our lives aren't perceived as having value as the humans on the small and big screens. Humans will try to label me, place dirt on me, and make me seem weak. But this is what you fail to believe, is yes, I am a label. I am a child of God. The dirt you see is me being human. It's called reality. And yes, I am weak, but far from my old ways of being naive. But this is what we need to see, is the beauty inside of you and me. Because the reality is that we are only flesh and blood. We are all simply just human beings. If we lived in our truth, you would learn that humans couldn't speak ill about you. Because not only is your darkest secrets naked for all to see, the negative Nancy's and the nosy Rosie's lies would be plastered on display for the entire world to read. If we lived in our truth, you would learn that humans can look you up and down because of your flaws, your insecurities, your mistakes, or your misery. Because they would know that judging you would be as if they were looking into a rear view. If we only lived in our truth, what would humans learn about you? Tiffany, you will be returning tomorrow, right? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, we can't do this without you. And I was once in your shoes, you know. So don't ever think you are ever alone in this. This may be a difficult time for you. And some days it's gonna seem unbearable. But your pain will ease up as life brings you plenty more blessings to come. But please, please, just don't quit. Here or in life, you have to fight. Thank you for saying that. I really need to hear that. I will definitely see you tomorrow.